Not all decisions are meant to be made with the mind. If we keep staying focused up here, we end up stuck in a loop and unable to get out of that and unable to see the direction forward. So another way of making decisions is from the body. The body is constantly communicating with you. If you're stuck in a decision, notice where you're feeling in that body. And then maybe it's an organ, for example, the heart. And then how is it? Talk to that part of the body. Ask it, what does it want for you? So in context of kinesiology today, the balancing technique that's come up for you is called lifestyle language. So language plays a very important part in how it is that we're vibrating and what it is that we're actually putting out to the universe and bringing into our lives. So the finger mode is personal ecology, middle finger, 6 and 6.5, B, so in the center there. And I'm just going to find the emotion on that, and it's coming from the Chinese 5 elemental flow of emotions. So central, governing, fire, earth, spleen, stomach, top, bottom, bitter, doubt, disgust is the emotion. Self to self, self to others. So are you disgusted by somebody else's behavior? Are you disgusted, for example, what you're seeing in the news? A lot of people I find with my clients are very stressed, and it actually affects their physical and mental well-being. So sometimes it is a good idea to pause watching it and take a break, or only watch it for a shorter amount of time and try and distance yourself from what's going on just to help regulate your body. In context of language, now, what is it that you're saying to yourself? What is it that you find and hear your mind saying over and over again? The balancing technique is a simple one. We're FO holding, so frontal and occipital holding. What I'd like you to imagine is one that you're doing like raking on yourself, balancing energy through here. One great way to do that is just keep holding until you can feel an equal pulse between those two places. And coming back into your body, rather than getting caught up in the head. When we're stressed and focused on going, gotta do this, and I'm stuck on this decision, I can't do it, I can't move forward, we get into a fight-flight stage where our vagus nerve system activates, it then powers down different organs in our body because we're not meant to be digesting food, we're not meant to be reproducing babies, our heart rate elevates because we're meant to be out running, chase after the woolly mammoth, and we need to come back into that parasympathetic nervous system so that we can actually make those decisions clearly with the front brain. It's the frontal neocortex that helps us to come up with creative solutions for old primitive problems. And so thinking about all those old words, those words that you catch yourself saying over and over again, it's probably a good exercise to do during the day. It's every time a negative thought comes up, like negative words, negative language, write it down just so that you can actually see that as well, because then it becomes easier to reflect on those things, I find, because I'm a very visual and kinesthetic person. I need to do things, I need to see things more so than I am an auditory person. Hearing things and reading, like listening to an audiobook doesn't help because it just goes in one ear and out the other. Whereas if I'm touching those pages of a book and reading them, my body actually digests that information better. Catch yourself, write those words down, and then use this process while you're here in this balanced mental state in your body, also imagining that you're grounded and centered, and feel the weight and the energy of that resting down, moving down your body through your chest, through the abdomen, through your hips. Like if you're sitting on a chair, then grounding yourself into that chair and then the legs of that chair and into the earth. Whereas if you're standing like I am at a desk, then imagining that going down your legs, down through your feet, and that you've got an extensive root system helping to anchor you into the earth at the same time. And then what's the direct opposite of those words that you've been saying? And then say those words, repeat them over and over again. Because, as I explained earlier, external things can have an impact on us. When we get stuck in those loops, we can't see the solutions. We need to come back into the body and ask the body what it wants for you and how it would address those issues. Kinesiology is a fantastic tool also to help you to tap into that, as well as self-muscle testing. So I do have a fantastic blog on my website where you can learn those techniques. And then I also offer a 30-minute lesson, if you like, which you can book online to take you further. But I suggest that you read the blog first and have a few goes, and then I can answer any of those questions that you might have via a Zoom or via email, whatever's easier. So do read the blog, and just go to www.empoweringhealth.clinic/blog, and then in the search function enter self-muscle testing, and a few blogs will come up, but one of them has all the photographs as well, illustrating whole body muscle testing, because your body knows how to heal you. It knows what you need in order to be able to settle your nervous system, and also to find what emotions or what organ is involved and what techniques need to be done. So I call you to go there. It is actually my most popular page on my website, and self-muscle testing is a fantastic tool to help you to listen to your body, to find those answers that it's trying to communicate with you. I'm Anne Barrett of Empowering Health, and I look forward to welcoming you soon.